Hello aspirants, welcome to Reyasat IAS or IAS Mentorship. I welcome you all to the part 2 of our Prelims Bites focusing on science and technology, and this will be your part 2. In the first part we have covered biotechnology, and now in part 2 we will be covering information and communication technology ICT. In previous part, which was biotechnology, I said you that we will be starting next topic as nanotechnology. But now I changed my mind because then biotechnology, just after biotechnology, you will study nanotechnology, so it will get boring for you. So to remove that boredom and to have your confidence and attraction towards this, I have taken ICT, which is a very interesting and cool topic to understand. So agenda will be same here. We will be going through previous year questions and then we will understand the ICT based on your various concepts. So with this, let us begin our lecture. And as usual, I have pasted, shown here all the 22 important topics of ICT which we will be covering in this session. Clear? I hope you have revised the biotechnology part in a very good way because that will help you in upcoming prelims examinations, I am sure. So with this, let us start with your some previous year question paper looking on the year 2022. Consider the following first, second, third and fourth. Arogya Setu, Covin, DigiLocker and Diksha. Question is, which of the above are built on top of open source digital platforms? A, B, C, D or 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is D. Basically, what is your open source digital platform? This means that it is open to do some editings. Okay, to do some editings, to add some any type of data. See, take any of this app, say DigiLocker app. If it is not open, then how you will upload your data, how you will upload your document? Take the app of Covin. If Covin is not open source, how you will access your vaccination certificates, or how the vaccine controllers, how the vaccine, the center head of vaccine distributor can add that yes, today this vaccine center is open, come and take. So basically we are doing it open source to add the information from the user side also and from the distributor or any other side also. Clear? So with this we arrived and we understood one concept, that what is open source digital platform. Clear? For example, if I say that Kindle, you have heard Kindle, right? Is Kindle a open source digital platform? Yes, because it allows you to add your books. Clear? On the other hand, if we talk about Wikipedia, Wikipedia is also an open source digital platform because it is allowing us to add the information. Clear? So this was everything about your first question. Moving on to the next question, which is about Web 3.0. Very important concept, and this I will be telling you separately also. In Web 3.0 technology, it enables people to control their own data. Second, in Web 3.0 world, there can be blockchain based social networks. Third, Web 3.0 is operated by users collectively rather than a corporation. Which of the following statements are correct? And as I have marked here D, yes, all the statements are correct. Basically, Web 3.0 is a very advanced version of your web. See, basically, Web 1.0 was just focused on read only sites. Then came your Web 2.0, which is also known as your social web, because here only Facebook came, Insta came. Clear? But in Web 3.0, it allows you to create your own content. Okay? And for this, blockchain technology is being done. Blockchain, what is the meaning of blockchain? Means informations are connected with each other. Clear? Informations are connected with each other. What is the advantage of this? Advantage is if any hacker comes here and tries to manipulate this data, all the sequence will get disturbed and the sender and receiver or whole of the database will get interrupted and the users will get an alert that something has been hacked from here and you should be seeing it. So this is the beauty of blockchain technology, and in this technology only your cryptocurrencies are also working. So this was a brief information about Web 3.0. Later on in this session only, Web 3.0 is a separate concept. We will be understanding in more depth. Moving on to the next question. With the present state of development, artificial intelligence can effectively do which of the following? Year 2020. First one, bring down the electricity consumption in industrial units. Second, create meaningful short stories and songs. Third, disease diagnosis. Fourth, text to text speech conversion. Wireless transmission of electrical energy. Here I have not marked the answer because I want you to think. And as I can guess that 95% of you all will be marking this. Right? I'm again giving you some time. Please look into this question. Okay. Now tell me, artificial intelligence means we are giving the intelligence artificially to the machines. This means that can you think that machines are now totally human, can replace human beings? Can machines have feelings? Just answer my question. Can machines have feelings? Despite having your intelligence, can machines have feelings? No. So how, if they are not having feelings, how they can create songs? How they can create short stories? These two things require feelings, which is beyond intelligence, right? So with this, if we mark second statement as wrong, we can eliminate all the three statements and the answer is your B, 1, 3 and 4. So UPSC tricks you in this way. What it does, it will give you all the statement and all the statements will look like all are correct. Anyhow, you need to read each one of the word very carefully and try to understand. Songs cannot be created. We can think of short stories, okay, but songs need feelings, right? How they can create? Absolutely not. Till now, no technology has came that can create feelings such as your songs or stories. So with this, we arrive B as your answer. Again 2020. In India, the term public key infrastructure is used in the context of what? Digital security infrastructure, food security infrastructure, healthcare and education infrastructure, telecommunication and transportation infrastructure. Answer is your digital security infrastructure, which means that to have a secure digital connection, for say that we are, here is one corporation A, here is second corporation B, and they both want to share the data, but they want that any third party could not access this data. Okay, so for this they will use a key structure. A will transmit the data using a lock and it will give the key to the B. With that key, B will be able to acquire that data. That is nothing but your public key infrastructure. Clear? Okay. Now moving on to the next question. With reference to the communication technology, what is or are the difference or differences between LTE, long term evolution, and VoLTE, voice over long term evolution 2019? First statement, LTE is common marketed as 3G and VoLTE is commonly marketed as advanced 3G. Second statement, LTE is data only technology, VoLTE is voice only technology. Clear? Now tell me one thing. Okay, before that, let us understand what is LTE and what is VoLTE. Both are your technology to transfer the voice and data over a phone call or your networks. Clear? LTE long term evolution is your 4G. Okay, voice over LTE is your advanced 4G. This is your LTE and this is your VoLTE, which is your advanced 4G, which by this information we can mark first statement as incorrect. Now tell me, LTE is your data only technology. This is correct. Yes, LTE is your data only technology. Okay. So that is why whenever you observe that while you are on a call, when you want to text WhatsApp also simultaneously, you cannot do because your mobile data gets switched off, right? Because it is only a data only technology. Either data will work or your calling or another thing will work. However, if I am saying you that this is advanced technology, VoLTE is advanced technology, so obviously there will be both data and your voice, but here what it is saying, voice only. So with this statement also goes wrong and the answer is your neither one or two. Okay. This came in 2019. Now let us move to the next question. In the context of digital technology for entertainment, consider the following statements. In augmented reality, a simulated environment is created and the physical world is completely shut down. In virtual reality, images generated from computers are projected onto the real life objects or surroundings. Augmented reality allows individual to be present in the world and improves the experience using the camera or a smartphone or PC. Virtual reality closes the world and transposes an individual, providing a complete immersion experience. Which of the following statements are correct? And I would like to tell you that this definition has been interchanged. In virtual reality, the physical world is shut out, not in augmented reality. For example, when you go to watch a movie and you wear that 3D glasses, that is your virtual reality. Clear? Is your physical world that time completely shut down? Absolutely not. You can also see your what the next person is doing behind you, where you are sitting. So physical world is also there in virtual reality. Sorry, in virtual reality, physical world is completely shut down, because in that what it is happening, you are wearing that 3D glasses and you are completely focused on whatever the screen is being played. Okay. But what happens in our augmented reality? You become that person in that situation itself. Okay, augmented reality allows individual to be present in the world. For example, you can take the example of metaverse. What is metaverse? Metaverse allows individuals to talk to each other by having that robotic appearance. Okay, so that is what your augmented reality is and virtual reality is. So basically, with this, first and second are incorrect, and B is your correct answer. For virtual reality, you can take an example of your 3D glasses, and for augmented reality, you can take the example of Meta. Clear? Metaverse. Next question, in which of the following areas can GPS technology be used? Mobile phones, yes. Banking operations, yes. Absolutely yes. Controlling the power grids, yes. 1, 2, 3. GPS, global positioning system, to find the location. Everything is used. Very simple question. Next question, in terms of WannaCry, Petya, internal blue, mentioned in the news, which are related to what? Are these exoplanets, cryptocurrencies, cyber attacks, or mini satellites? Answer is cyber attacks. All, if you are reading the newspaper, all the words came there, and that is why the question came in the UPSC exam 2018, and these are all cyber attacks. So with this, we can get an idea that how much ICT is being important, that every year at least two questions is being asked. 2016. With reference to LiFi, light fidelity, we are using Wi-Fi, which is your wireless fidelity, but LiFi is your light fidelity. It uses light as the medium for high-speed data transmission. It is a wireless technology and it's several times faster than Wi-Fi. Both the statements are correct. Yes, LiFi is high-speed data transmission medium, and yes, it is also faster than Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. So with this, let us move to our concept part. I hope it is all clear to you. We have completed many of the questions, and by this we can analyze that each year at least two questions are being asked from ICT. So ICT is also very important topic. So before going ahead, I would like to introduce you with our IAS Mentorship Program under the mentorship of your Reyasat Ali sir. All the details are given here, you can see, and for any queries you can give a call on either this number or this number. All your doubts and queries will be cleared, and it is a very effective foundation program you can go through. Next, we are also having a sole IAS mentorship program which focuses on giving mentorship to the students, because we think that students are having all type of materials, videos also, lectures also, notes also, PYQs also, mock test also. But one thing which becomes lacking is your mentorship. The connect with the student to a coach or to a guide is very important. And this program caters all that needs. Okay. So you can give this call, and no doubtedly Riyasat sir will help you in all ways he can. With this, let us start some very important concept which I have taken for you all in the aspect of your ICT. First is your Param Praveg. See, I would like to tell you that wherever you see Param, your mind should click to supercomputers. Why? Because the first supercomputer was your Param 8000, and that is why all the supercomputers coming after Param 8000 is named with Param only. So Param Praveg. The ISC, Indian Institute of Science, it has installed and commissioned Param Praveg, one of the most powerful supercomputers in India. You need to remember that it is developed by CDAC, which is your Center for Development of Advanced Computing, and it is the largest supercomputer in an Indian academic institution. Okay, IISc is a academic institution in Bangalore, and it is largest supercomputer in any academic institution. Okay, it was also commissioned under the project which is known as your National Supercomputer Mission. Very important part. Okay, and the application part is that it is expected to power diverse research. Obviously, supercomputers are meant to do research. Okay, and this is focusing that. It has a supercomputing ability of 3.3 petaflops. What is this petaflops? See, we used to say that we need to travel 2 kilometers. My cloth is being stitched off 100 meters, and I bought 1 liter of milk. So, in that way only, to identify the working ability of a supercomputer, the unit used is petaflop. 1 petaflop is equals to 1015 operations per second. Imagine. Okay, 1015 operations per second. So, how much it would be fast? This is your petaflop definition. Petaflops. Flops full form is your floating point operations per second. It is a measure of computer's performance, clear, which is used to tell the ability of computers in the field of your scientific computation, etc. Clear? This is all, everything about it. Moving ahead, we should also learn about what is actually National Supercomputing Mission, because here I have already told you that it was installed under the National Supercomputing Mission. So National Supercomputing Mission was a mission which was announced in 2015, and its aim was to set up a network of 70 high performance computing facilities so that we can connect national academic and R&D institution. For how many years? For 7 years. Okay, and leave this cost, this is not relevant for your examinations. Which is the parent body implementing this mission? Ministry of Electronics and IT and Department of Science and Technology under the Ministry of Science and Technology. Here are some nodal agencies also: CDAC, IISc. Okay. Also, the other aim is, here is your first aim. Second aim is to have a strong base of 20,000 skilled persons, and we need to skill all that 20,000 persons so that they can operate on supercomputers and they can able to handle any complexities of it. Clear? Okay. In 2020, RTR reply revealed that India has produced just 3 supercomputers in 2015 under the NSM. That is your Param Shivai, which is in IIT BHU. Okay. and Param Shakti, which is in your IIT Kharagpur, and your Param Brahma, which is at IISER Pune. What it is saying? Here we are aiming that from 2015 till the period of 7 years resulting in 2022, we should be having 70 high performance computing facilities. But RTI, when right to information was filed, that how much successful is this plan? So only just 3 supercomputers were installed, that is your Param Shivai, Param Shakti, and your Param Brahma. Clear? You need to understand. Next is your Param Ganga. This is also supercomputer with name Param Ganga. Okay, and it is also under the NSM National Supercomputing Mission. It is a high performance computational facility at IIT Roorkee. You need to remember this place. Okay, this is having capacity of 1.66 petaflops. Now you can understand what is petaflop. Who is its developer? Developer is your Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC. Okay, this you need to know about your Param Ganga. Also, you need to know that this supercomputer will accelerate the R&D. Everywhere supercomputer, the primary function is to accelerate the R&D. Clear? And you need to know some of the facts which is very important. India's first supercomputer was your Param 8000, which I have already told you in the starting. Param Shivai, IIT BHU, Param Shakti, IISER, Param Brahma, Param Yukti, Param Sangnak at IIT Kharagpur. Shakti, Brahm, Yukti and Sangnak at IIT Kharagpur, okay? And Kharagpur, IISER and Pune. Basically, Shakti is your IIT Kharagpur, okay? Brahm is at IISER. Yukti is at JNCASR. And your Sanganak is at IIT Kanpur. Okay. In 2020, Param Siddhi, the High Performance Computational Intelligence, Artificial Intelligence, HPC AI supercomputer achieved global ranking of 62 in top 500. Very proudful news you should be knowing. Which supercomputer? Param Siddhi. Clear? Okay. Let us move to next Param Porul supercomputing facility. This is also very important. Recently, it has been inaugurated at NIT Tiruchirappalli under that mission only, National Supercomputer Mission. Okay. One second. Yeah. This is a facility, supercomputing facility at Tiruchirappalli. Tiruchirappalli is at Tamil Nadu. And about Param Porul, what you need to understand that it was under the phase 2 of NSM with 838 teraflops. Imagine, okay, 838 teraflop. And the majority of the components which is used in this computing facility has been manufactured in India only, within the country, along with an indigenous software stack developed by CDAC under the Make in India initiative. Clear? And one more important thing, that this facility is based on direct contact liquid cooling technology, which continuously cools the supercomputer, and when the supercomputer is cooled, its efficiency increases and its speed also increases, having good effectiveness. And if we are having good effectiveness, the operation cost will reduce. You must have often seen that when your laptop or mobile phone get hot, the working gets slowed down. But for supercomputing, we cannot sacrifice the speed. So for that, this technology is used and it has shown a positive results. Okay, applications are many, infinite, weather and climate, bioinformatics, computational chemistry, molecular dynamics, material sciences, etc. Clear? Now you should also know that what are some recent developments under this mission, NSM mission, under phase 1 and 2. 15 systems have been installed, supercomputers have been installed, and whole, if we talk about the whole petaflops, that is your 22 petaflops, and places are your IIT, CDAC, NIT, GNCR, CASR and ICER. Okay, this all I have already mentioned you. Param Ganga and your Param Siddhi, the fastest, got the 62 rank. And also one more important fact that Japan's Fugaku, okay, it is the world's fastest supercomputer. Its rank is 1. Okay, which supercomputer? Japan's Fugaku. The prelims question can confuse you that USA Fugaku is the world's fastest supercomputer. Wrong statement here. Okay. Let us move to your next supercomputer, which is your Paramanant. Very important. It has been commissioned at IIT Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay. It also provides a performance of 838 teraflops. Clear? It is developed by two institutions, CDAC and your IIT Gandhinagar, and it came under phase 2 of your NSM. Clear? Now with Paramanant, now India is having 15 supercomputers with a combined capability of 24 petaflops. After teraflops, peta comes. Clear? So with this, I think we have completed the part of supercomputers. Moving on to next topic, that is your lambda. This is not that lambda which you were studying in your maths during your college examinations. This is different thing. This is your language model for dialogue application. What it is? Now you must have seen that there are some chat bots. Okay, there are some chat bots which talks with you when you need something or when any kind of assistance is needed. For example, say Swiggy only. Swiggy Zomato, you must have ordered food from there. The agent doesn't talk to you initially. Okay, the customer service doesn't talk to you. First, bot will come and say good evening, what are the following issues? Present order, previous order, or any other issues. Then you mark whatever you want. So basically, this is your chatbots which are talking to you, providing you assistance. In that way only, Google has launched is Lambda. Lambda is of Google, which has the ability to engage in a free flowing conversation, which means that like a chatbot used to do. Clear? Now, recently in 2022, it has announced Lambda 2.0, which will be an advanced version of Lambda earlier, which was developed. Clear? The new model, which possibly take an idea and generate imaginative and relevant descriptions, can stay in particular topic even if a user strays off the topic. Which means that basically what it is saying that this application will be like a assistance for you. Okay, assistance for you. And for example, Siri, right? Alexa, all are based on this only. Chatbots, and this is also like your Lambda is also same in all the ways. Clear? And this Lambda 2.0 will be in more advanced version, you can see. And now what are chatbots? I have already explained to you. I have mentioned the definition also. It is an AI which used to process your information and tries to give out the answers. Okay, these are all automated programs which you need to understand and which interact with your customers. Clear? Now next topic, which is also very important topic, that is your SOVA virus attack. Now what is SOVA virus attack? Basically it's a type of Trojan virus. Trojan means the virus which is tricking you. Now basically I am giving you an example. For example, you are visiting a website and you need to do a payment for it. Suppose you need to buy a book from Amazon. But what happened? The Trojan virus comes in your Amazon application, and when you are directing to the payment, that payment is directed by SOVA virus and not by your Amazon. So with that, you go to the payment page and you do the payment, and then you realize that payment has been deducted, but it has not gone to the Amazon, but the virus which has created a false and exact duplicate payment page has tricked you and taken all your money. It's a new banking malware, okay, that is targeting bank customers using SOVA Android Trojan, mobile one Trojan. This is Android means mobile, it's happening in mobile. And it is has the ability to take the username and password. Clear? It is making fake Android applications, For example, you are installing Flipkart. You are thinking that yes, that Flipkart is only yours, but no, they are creating exact same application but with false intention. Clear? The malware, you need to understand what is a malware. The SOVA virus attack is a malware. Okay, it captures users' credential using net banking application, and presently it has targeted over 200 mobile applications. Clear? And it may result in large scale financial fraud if it is not controlled. Clear? And for this, the team, Indian Computer Response Emergency Team, has issued a detailed safety advisory that people and your all the online shoppers and all the internet banking people stay alert. Clear? That is why you should always go to that site only which is having a lock in it. You can see that in all the valid site there is a lock sign in it. So you should always look into this observation. Clear? Okay. Next topic is your Central Equipment Identity Register, CEIR. Very important. I am giving you a rough idea basically what it is doing. See, all mobile phones are having a 15 digit IMEI number. Clear? What is this IMEI number? See, take an example that whenever you take an admission to the school, you will get a admission number, and that is your identity that yes, with this admission number, I have admitted into this school or college. In the same way only, each phone is having their own IMEI number, which is identical to that phone only, and this is of your 15 digit. So now that CEIR, Central Equipment Identity Register, is making a database of all people IMEI number, okay, tries to connect the 15 digit IMEI number. IMEI full form is International Mobile Equipment Identity Database of all my mobile operators. So what are the advantage of it? Advantage is that it will help in curtailing the counterfeit mobile market. Okay, many fake mobiles are also running in the market with a bad intention. Discourage mobile phone thief. If a person, for example, has taken your phone and he went away, you can directly contact to the call center, Department of Telecommunication, and you can say that my IMEI number is this, and please block my IMEI number. When this IMEI number will be blocked, any SIM card inserted in that device will not be working. So eventually this is also protecting consumer interest. Okay, and this is also facilitating law enforcement authorities for proper inception. You also need to know that this is being implemented by Department of Telecommunication. Clear? And you can block and trace of lost phone also can be done using IMEI number. So that is why it is very important. Clear? So this is all everything about your CEIR. I hope it is clear to you. Let us move to the next topic, that is your altimeter. Altimeter is also very important because it is a device. It's basically a device, instrument that is used to measure the altitude of an object. Okay, altimeter is a device. For example, my plane is here and I wish to measure how much far it is from the ground level. This can be done using altimeter, okay, above a fixed level. So, and this is mainly used in aviations to track the distance of the flights and planes from the sea level or from the ground level, how far above the ground the airplane is traveling. Now what is happening? 5G technology is being done. Clear? That 5G technology, obviously it will be having towers. So that towers are disturbing the altimeter to track and to measure the height of any object in the sky. Okay, that is disturbing. 5G technology could interfere with instrument. Okay, that will see 5G technology when it will come, it will give many of the networks. Okay, multiple networks, infinite networks, it will be spreading. But now altimeter will get confused that which one to take. So it will be difficult for the pilots also, and the aviation industry also to manage it. That is why this instrument is in news and prelims that can be asked that altimeter sometimes in news is used to measure what? Your heatness, your coldness, your height or your depth. So answer will be height. Clear? Also it is used to detect your dangerous currents called wind shear. Okay, moving on to the next topic. As I already told you, Web 3.0. This is very important topic you need to know. It is an evolving term, which means that it has not been established in today's world fully. It is yet to complete and it is a evolving. Basically, it focuses on we can read also, we can write also, and we can execute also. Okay, we can read also, we can write also, we can execute also. And it is a internet with decentralization. Decentralization means distributing powers to everyone. So in decentralization, everyone has the power to read, everyone has the power to write, everyone has the power to execute. So basically it uses a blockchain technology which I have already explained to you, and it will be driven by artificial intelligence and machine learning that will interpret the informations like humans. Clear? So this is all you need to know about Web 3.0, and here I have already pasted you the difference between what is Web 1.0, Web 2.0, Web 3.0. In Web 1.0, the users could only read content. Remember, content only can be read here. But in this, they can read content and they can leave feedback. Yeah. But here they can share the personalized content. You used to write the stories, Facebook, blogging, everything can be done in Web 3.0. Okay. Its focus was only on website landing pages, but now interactive pages are being done, such as your blogs, your wikis. But now aesthetic is also being done, beauty. Okay, how well we can make it attractive, live streaming, etc. Means you can see that advancement is being done from Web 1.0 to Web 3.0. Here in Web 1.0, the content was owned, but in Web 2.0, shared content is shared also. Here just owned, but here shared also. But now here both will be done, owning also, sharing also. Okay. Okay. Content directions contained all the information. All the informations are there. Tagging can also happen in Web 2.0. We can tag people, and custom content will be displayed for each users based on feedback. You now what it is saying? It is saying that suppose now you are booking a flight in Indigo application, you are searching for the flights. Now you will observe that for 2 to 3 days, wherever in whatever site you go, there will be an Indigo page. Okay, that will be giving you advertisement that go and book your flight, your cart is empty, etc. etc. So based on the feedback and based on the search, the based on the feedback and based on the search, the Web 3.0 is working. Now another term comes which is your Web 5.0, which is your amalgamation of Web 2 and Web 3. If you both add it, so that advancement is known as your Web 5.0, and it allows users to own their identity on the internet and to control their data. Not everyone could share your data, not everyone could view your data. That will depend on your permission. Okay, you can own the identity and you can also control the data. It is being developed by former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey's Bitcoin business unit, the Blackhead. You need to the Blockhead. You need to understand. Question can come that Web 5.0 is going to be established by your is being developed by CDAC. Wrong statement. Clear? It gives ownership of data and identity of individuals. Now, difference between Web 3.0, Web 5.0, what is the difference? Both have internet. Okay. Basically, it is more advanced version, Web 3.0, both Web 3.0 and Web 5.0. It aims to have a proper internet without censorship from government or big tech. Basically, it is providing a very big platform where users are allowed to share their feelings, allowed to post anything they want, only with their identity, owning their identity and by controlling their data. Clear? So this is everything about Web 3.0 and your 5.0. Next topic here is your satellite broadband services. This is also very important topic. Now what Geo has done, the Geo platform has formed a joint venture with collaboration of Luxembourg based satellite link, and basically it will be providing a proper connectivity solution SES to deliver satellite broadband services. Satellite broadband services, basically it has been developed by Geo in collaboration with your Luxembourg based satellite link for providing proper broadband connectivity across India. So this joint venture will use multi-orbit space network. Firstly, it will also use GEO. GEO is your, what is GEO? Tell me. You know what is GEO? You must have understood that orbits are there, different orbits are there. So basically, one second. Yeah. So there are different orbits such as your equatorial orbits and your GEO orbits, geostationary orbits. So this joint venture will use multi-orbits. First is your GEO and second is your MEO. What is GEO? GEO full form is geostationary equatorial orbit. MEO is your medium earth orbit. Clear? Using both these orbit, there will be satellite dispersed in the space, and there through that satellite broadband connectivity will be there. Clear? So basically this is having a very good advantage. This is having advantage because it is using two orbits, GEO also and your MEO also. And if we compare it with Starlink bought by your Elon Musk, Starlink works on low earth orbit, but your your SDS, the satellite broadband service, which is bought by Geo, works on GEO and ME. Okay, okay. Here one more difference is there, that while Geo satellites are positioned at an altitude of 36,000 km, MEO and your lower altitude. They are in lower altitude, so they are working in lower altitude, the LEO, and your GEO works at 36,000 km at a great height, so that they can cover a large distance around. Clear? So therefore, yeah, what I have said you, the higher the satellite is positioned, the larger area will it cover. It's like a torch. When you focus, for example, this is your table and this is your torch. When you focus torch here, light will be dispersed only in this place. But if you have a torch here, sorry, let us keep far away, it will cover more distance, more shadow will be there. So on this principle only, the GU is working to provide good broadband services. Next topic is your quantum key distribution, QKD. It is being developed by scientists from DRDO and IIT Delhi, and they have for the first time successfully demonstrated QKD link between Prayagraj and your Vindhyachal in Uttar Pradesh, distance of more than 100 km. Quantum key distribution, basically it provides a secure communication using a cryptographic protocol. Cryptographic means the message is being encrypted. Okay, what type of encryption is being done? For example, this is your Prayagraj and this is your Vindhyachal. They have passed A is saying hello to B, but this hello will be encrypted as like this. Can you decrypt it? No. Only B can decrypt it because A has sent message to B. And this encryption is being done using qubits or quantum bits. Very important. Clear? Qubits or quantum bits. They are having random secret keys, as I told you. that this is being encoded, and only key is having to A and B to decode it and read the message. Clear? So basically, what is the importance of this QKD? That it provides a very good protection for it from a third party, and the security of QKD is very hard and very good, and it has the ability to detect any intrusion on the transmission. Clear? Basically, this is the important thing you need to know. So this is all everything about your QKD. Everything is written here, that a new key is all the processes written here, which I have explained to you here itself, that one person or when entity wants to send a message, the the message is being encoded, and the key is only visible to A and B, or they are only having the key. It is a solid protection for communication. Now basically, what is your quantum computing? If we are learning about quantum, then you should also know that basically what is quantum. See, basically computers understand your bit language, that is your 0 or 1. Either you can send 0 or you can send 1. But when we are doing quantum computing, we are sending the combination, and that too combination in all go. In one go, we are sending 0 1 0 0 0 1 0, etc. Means the conventional computers are able to grasp either this or this, but quantum computing used to grasp a combination of states, which allows for exponential large calculations. Okay, and also this provides them to solve the complex problems. Understood? So this is basically your quantum computing. It is based on quantum mechanics, which uh, which focuses on your computation and all a very large speed and a very high speed by taking all the data simultaneously. Now imagine yourself, with one hand you are writing something, with another hand you are writing another letter. So all the simultaneous actions can be done by your quantum computers because they are working on a qubits. Yeah, qubits they are working. So this is all about your quantum computing. It is a very easy topic which you need to know. Also, some of the very important facts I have pasted here, that is very important for upcoming examination. That what are the IBM's initiative in the side of your quantum computing? First is your Qiskit challenge. It is an open software development kit which was built by IBM for quantum developer community. Next is your Qiskit India Week of Quantum. Basically, it it is used to celebrate all the quantum journeys whatever they have done. Okay, and it was attended by 300 students also. There they used to give awareness, knowledge on whatever quantum technology they have worked. There is also Qiskit textbook which is being learned by students. They can get idea what the quantum is or everything about. And this is available in your three languages: Tamil, Bengali, and Hindi. Last is your IBM Quantum Educators program, which helps the educators to learn about quantum computing so that they can access the quantum systems and they can work on them. They can use the tools and they can work on them for the educational purposes. Clear? Okay. Now let us move to the next topic, which is your near field communication technology. It is very interesting topic because Google Pay has recently came out with a very new feature, that is your tap to pay for UPI in collaboration with Pine Labs. Basically, Google Pay and Pine Labs came together and bought one initiative or technology, that is your tap to pay UPI. And this tap to pay UPI is using your NFC. Basically, what happens when you go to any shop or anywhere, when you need to do the payment, you need to scan the QR. But here, this is not scanning QR, it is a wireless connectivity where through devices where through communication of the devices you can pay or you can do any type of transaction just with a single touch without having without scanning a QR code. So this also saves your time. Basically, it saves your much of the time. You need not to scan the QR, but when you will go near to the device, automatically the payment will get highlighted on your phone, and you can pay with it. Clear? So this is your NFC, and how it works I have already given you this, that it works through electromagnetic radio fields, very important line. Through this fields only devices communicate with each other, and also one more thing, that both devices must have NFC chips. This is mandatory to have the transaction completed using your NFC. The devices may be physically touching or within a few centimeter. Clear? Or within a few centimeter. Now, how this technology will work, basically it is just by tapping their phones when you will go near any shop, or when you are doing any transaction, want to do any transaction, instead of scanning the QR, you can directly, your phone will have a message that uh, click on here to pay, and you can pay just by having a single click at the point of the sale terminal. Clear? So basically this was your NFC, which is very important. These are all your uh, prelims facts which you need to know. Now let us move to the next topic, that is your split. This is your splinternet, basically SPL internet or splinternet. What is this splinternet? See, it has came after Russia invaded Ukraine. When Russia invaded Ukraine, there was a very much alarming state that all the networks are also insecure, because anyone can now track anything. So basically, this idea was proposed by a Clyde Vane Crew. Okay, he was a researcher at think tank Cato Institute. Basically, it divides area into big areas, that is your disparate realms. Okay, it divides area into big areas, or it is also referred to as cyber balkanization or internet balkanization. Basically, for example, say this is your country. Okay, this is your country. Here, the network has been divided, or cyber balkanization has been done, internet balkanization has been done, distributed, and this is distributed into various big area. Realm is a very big area. This is your network A, network B, network C, network D. So this is the idea of your splinternet. And if we look into the example, then China's Great Firewall keeps American tech giants out while pushing online services developed indigenously. Clear? So basically, it's a type of private network, you can say. You can say it is a private internet network which provides ultra security to any particular area. Clear? So this is everything about your splinternet. Now let us move to the next topic, that is your VPN. VPN is also very easy. This is your virtual private network. So what is this virtual private network? First I want to tell you. See, using this diagram we can understand that this is a user and this is your internet. When you are searching anything on the internet, your IP address gets registered here. Your IP address gets registered here. This is without VPN. So anytime your internet can access your location because it is having your IP address. But now when you are with VPN, you are in your virtual private network, there is a VPN server, and your actual IP is not shown, but a new IP is generated that is distributed. So eventually you are getting protected with your using the virtual private network. So this is the basic idea of VPN. Now what has been in news? News is that News is that all the VPN service providers, whoever are giving service providers, are have got a new directive from the CERT. What is CERT? Computer Emergency Response Team. It comes under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. They have got a new directive that has mandated all the service providers that you need to maintain all the customer data for 5 years. Prelims facts. So now service providers are saying that what type of directive you have given. If we are preserving the customer data for 5 years, This is eventually a loss of privacy for the users. Users will not be having trust on us. And for 5 years, you are saying to preserve. This is obviously against the right of the users. Clear? So, this is all everything going on in the news. That is why your virtual private network is important. Clear? Okay. Now, moving ahead with next topic, that is your RAN, Radio Access Network. Clear? Now, what is radio access network? Firstly, what is the news? News is that Telecommunication Engineering Center (TEC), which is a technical arm of DOT (Department of Telecommunication), has signed a memorandum of understanding with VVDN Technologies Private Limited. TEC has came under an MAU with VVDN. What type of MAU? To have a radio access network. Now you need to understand that what is radio access network. See, it is a part of your mobile network system only. Clear? That is using cellular radio connections, and it is helping to link individual devices to other part of the network. If RAN will not be there, you will not be able to connect with the other part of the network. Clear? So basically it has an antenna that transmit and receive signals from the smartphones or to other devices, and this signal is then digitized in the RAN base station and connected to the network. Clear? This is your RAN. But this RAN is an integrated platform for both hardware and software. Okay? Remember this point. This is integrate platform of hardware and software. Means we cannot distinguish what is hardware, what is software. But this Open RAN, the concept of Open RAN, is has provided a solution for this, that this idea of Open RAM is to change this integrated platform of hardware and software and to bring separation. Means there should be separate platform for hardware and software so that radio frequency can transmit easily. Otherwise it will be confused now, because hardware will be requiring some other unit, software will be requiring some other unit. So it gets difficult to mix vendors for the radio and baseband unit. So for that another RAN came, which is known as your Open RAM, to have separate hardware and software. With this, the telecom players will be having a flexibility to use multiple RAN. What I have said that in the RAN they are providing integrated platform. What integrated platform? That hardware will be also there and software will be also there. But this Open RAN has provided a separate platform for hardware and software, so everything got segregated and traffic free. Clear? This is your idea. Next, what is radio frequency identification tags? It is also very important because it is in use as they have been used to track the Amarnath pilgrims. Basically, I have given you a picture, the working. RFID reader is there, which is used to transmit information to RFID tag, and from there we can have it. You have also seen that now cows, in the ear of cows you can see yellow color object sticked. That is your RFID tag. Through your radio frequency we are able to track the movement of anything. Okay, it's a wireless tracking system that contains tags and readers. Through through your radio waves we are reading the tags basically. Okay, these tags carry encrypted information such as serial number, short description, but it is not having that. See, when you go to any shop or big wholesale market, each product is having this type of line, which is that identity of the object, and through barcode the barcode reads this and decode this, that what object is this, what product is this. But here RFID is not having this type of thing. It is having radio frequency, and through radio frequency you are able to track. So this is everything about your RFID. I hope it is clear to you. Very easy topic. Next is your 5G test bed. This is a very small topic. Basically, what is in news that our Prime Minister has inaugurated the country's first 5G test bed that will enable startups and industry players to test their products locally. Basically, earlier what was happening that any corporation or any industry or any startup, if they want to test their product which was based on 5G, they need to go to abroad. But now Prime Minister has inaugurated the first 5G test bed in India, so all the players can stay in India itself and they can test the products locally without going to abroad. And this has been developed by multiple collaborative project, multi-institutional collaborative project by 8 institute led by IIT Madras. Head was IIT Madras. Basically, it is allowing the industry players to test the products locally working on 5G rather than going to 4G facilities. So it is basically saving the effort, time, finance, and also it is promoting Atmanirbhar Bharat. Okay, so this is everything about your 5G testbed. Now moving ahead with your another technology, that is your 5G-I. Full form is 5G radio interface technology. It has been designed by IIT Hyderabad, IIT Madras, and your Center of Excellence in Wireless Technology. What is this? This is an advanced version, or it is an alternative to 5G. Why we are coming out with this alternative? Because this 5G now, it works between 700 megahertz to 15,000 megahertz band. But this 5G-I, the interface technology, will allow to work even in the lower frequency. Okay, even in the lower frequency, it will give a more range. So with that, we can have a proper connectivity to village as well. Basically, it is aiming to have inclusive development and inclusive cooperation by having 5G connectivity to village, by providing more range at even lower frequency. Okay, and so it can be alternative to 5G. Now, prelims factual thing is that 5G standards are working on how many megahertz? 700 to 550 to 1000. Clear? So this is everything about your 5G one. Now moving to your next topic, that is your Hermit. Now what is Hermit? See, Hermit is a spyware. Okay, this is a spyware and this is targeting your iPhones and Android. And this has already targeted in Italy and Kazakhstan. Clear? So basically it is a spyware which spies your phone by text messages. Okay, what type of spying is being done? The information comes to your phone, but it's look like it is coming from a legitimate source, but intentionally it is coming from a fraud. Clear? But eventually, because of its look and because of the way it has been presented, it seems like it is coming from legitimate source. And Hermit is developed by Italian commercial spyware. Basically, you should be knowing that what is malware and what is spyware. Basically, spyware used to take your credentials, used to do fraud with your financial system, used to steal your data. Okay, basically, the spyware steals your data. It focus is on stealing the data, but malware focuses on your device destruction. Remember this difference. Okay, device destruction is being happening. Basically, it affects Android and iOS both, and it is similar to Pegasus software. Now, your assignment is that Pegasus software was spyware was uh, here. Assignment question answer is also given NSO group, but now you need to tell me this NSO group belongs to which country. For example, Hermit has been developed by Italian commercial spyware. Now, you need to find out that which country was responsible for its development. Clear? So this is everything about Hermit. I hope you got it. Now next is your extended reality. Basically, extended reality is nothing but an umbrella term in which all type of reality comes into picture. Okay? Extended reality XR, which also includes your augmented reality, which also includes your mixed reality, virtual reality. So basically it's an umbrella term. Clear? And as all these technologies are growing, you should be understanding that what is XR. Nothing new, already it is an umbrella term you need to understand. Okay? Here. Okay, this is your extended reality. Now moving to the next part, that is your art park and giga mesh. Very important. See, art park, uh, a startup was there that is named as your Astrom and art park. Both have came together and they have decided that they will connect 15 villages in different part of the country through a networking solution called giga mesh. Very important. Clear? And it is developed by Astrom and Artpark. Here only it is written. Basically, it is the world's first multi-beam E-band radio that will be able to communicate from one tower to multiple towers. So this is eventually helping us to spread the information, the services at a much wider range and in very less time. Clear? Basically, it can provide 40 links with 2 plus Gbps capacity, okay, that has a communicating range of at least 10 kilometers. So this will help. This is suitable for both decongestion also and for dense urban network also. This can work it out. Clear? So this is your Art Park and Giga Mesh. Basically, Art Park and Astrom. I can make you mind map here that Art Park and your Astrom have came together to make GigaMesh that will connect 15 villages across the world to provide them connectivity using E-band radio. Okay, okay. This is your news. And you should also know what is Art Park. The full form is AI and Robotics Technology Park. It is a not-for-profit foundation developed by IISc Bangalore and the support of DST, that is your Department of Science Technology. Clear? Why it has came? Obviously, the name suggests that AI and robotics technology, so it will help to promote technology in AI and robotics so that they can have a good societal impact in healthcare sector, in education sector, in mobility, infrastructure, agriculture, retail, and cyber security. Clear? Nodal mission, you need to understand. Very important fact for UPSC prelims that this art park, was established under National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical STEM Systems. As all the supercomputers were under the mission of National Supercomputing Mission. So this art park is under NMICPS. You need to understand. Now, last topic for your ICT is your net neutrality. Basically, it's a concept. It is not an application. Is nothing such type of technology. Basically, what it is saying that it is giving direction to all the ISPs, whoever is providing internet services to users, that they should treat all data that travels over network fairly without favoring specific apps, sites, or services. For example, there is a ISP name as your I1 and it is providing network to user B. So all type of apps he is using, like he is using your Amazon, he is using Flipkart, he is using your any another app, say Swiggy, he is using Zomato. So this ISP should not do like it is creating a lot of traffic, so he is not able to connect with Amazon because he is not liking Amazon. He is giving full support to Flipkart and he is giving full support to Zomato, not to Swiggy. This should not be done. There should be a net neutrality. All the data should be treated equally. Clear? So that the end user can access data, content, application at good service, quality, speed, and price. This is a concept you should understand basically. Nothing much bigger in this. This is not an application, this is not a technology, this is a concept that there should be equality of data in it. Clear? Okay. With this, we have completed our ICT parts of Science and Technology Prelims Bites. I know that this video got stretched up to 1 hour 10 minutes. However, you can take a break at 30 minutes and then you can watch. Be- because I want everything in one video, so I stretch this video. From next time, I will try to do in a very short time, but I think that I cannot do it because I need that all the information should come. I don't want to sacrifice any information because all the topics are very important for your exam. So I will try my best to make video shorter within 1 hour. But if it goes above it, you can have a break in 30 minutes and then you can keep watching. But with this, we have completed our second important topic, that is your ICT, which is also very important as we have analyzed in our previous year questions. Okay, so next we will be taking space technology, that is also very interesting, and it is having I think it is having more topics than your ICT. So I will see that whether I can break the video and bring 45 minutes to in two parts because it is having multiple topics. It is a vast area. Okay. Okay, let's see. Till then, keep revising the part 1 biotech and your second ICT. In next lecture, we will see you in space. Be ready and keep revising.